Good morning, rise and shine. It's time for Rise and Shrine gamers, because today we're going to be looking for more shrines. Someone said, no, I have work. Don't worry about it. You could skip work to watch me hunt for shrines and nothing more of value. Surely that's more important. You didn't finish this game yet. No. This is a large video game. You know what else is large? My stool that I'm sitting on to play the game. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Today we're going to be doing more shrines. We're getting there, slowly. I'm just trying to do some comparisons first, of course. And we'll just keep working. What did you have for breakfast? I ate shit this morning. Actually, almost. No, I had just a little wrap. Nothing too crazy. It's like turkey and ham. Nothing crazy. Can I just say, I really wish we had Wawa here in New York. Because I went to get a coffee, and 7-Eleven just happened to be near where I was getting my breakfast. And I go to the iced coffee, and a clear, light brown syrup comes out of the iced coffee machine. Now, I'm sure Wawa has the potential for gross shit like that too, but this seems to be just a very... a very 7-Eleven type thing to happen. Someone just said, have you ever been to Blimpie? I am Blimpie. Have you seen the video about the guy from Staten Island yelling at the turkey from his car? Wait, me? No, I've seen it. Not the video, but I've seen it in real life, because the turkeys sometimes cross the street. And like busy, you know, 2-lane streets or 3-lane streets. And, well, yeah, two lanes. And, yeah, people beep and they go, "Ah, Fangool!" Hell, I was beeped at today by an irate Staten Islander because I didn't make a turn into some people that were crossing the street. Like, they were upset I did not commit vehicular manslaughter. And, like, you could clearly see that there were people crossing the street. It's not like, they were hidden in any way. But, you know, people are very impatient. I mean, there's a chance they were beeping at them, but I guess the beeping was, like, walk across the street faster because I need to get to my, proctology appointment. Vinny's gonna end up 100%ing this game. I'm really not, though. I'll tell you the things I'm not doing anymore. No more Boobell. No more Wells. I'm not 100%ing, all the armor. Like, I'm not upgrading all of it. I don't plan on getting all of the weapons or armor. I'm not getting all the light roots. Not getting all the Koroks. So there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I think if I were to 100% everything, this would probably be close to the midpoint. Not even close. Too much game. I still have a Sunday stream hangover. And here I am playing Zelda again. I saw that star. I'm not getting it. Convenient stars only at this point. Play Skyward Sword, do the secret ending to the Patrice quest. What happens in that ending, chat member? Tell me in great detail. I saw someone who did a 100% stream of the game and it took them 10 hours a day with guides. I thought my 8.5 hours on day one was some form of like wizardry, because that's not normally, like, I don't have the stamina for games like that. Then you tell me that, and clearly I have not yet gotten good. You've tread upon the land of a sacred shrine and the keeper. Dye the white pattern black when the sun awakens in the sky, and then the sacred shrine will appear. Dye the white pattern black when the sun awakens in the sky. Well, it is morning. Almost. I thought I just heard a ringtone, but it was that little robot fella. How are your vibrating VR AR goggles, Vinny? Still vibrating. No word back on how to fix them. I get it's a holiday weekend, but... you know. As long as they don't have, like, iPhone battery explosion problems, then I'm good, I guess. Oh, fuck, I get it. I get it. Hang on, hang on. Come on, get it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, I don't think I quite got the puzzle solved. Ah, shit. too late, too. Too late, apologize. Recall Hyrule. That'll be a mod. Guy named Gary will probably make it. Yeah, chat, no, I really don't know. I mean, that seemed to line up a minute ago. Time has progressed too far. I know, but I don't know how to line these things up. Vinny, if Tamagotchi were to come to the Switch, would you play it again? Probably, but I wouldn't expect, you know, 10 episodes or 50. Probably be a couple. It will never be the same way again. Because that was a little earlier in my streaming life, and it was also, a brand new concept. Well, not really brand new, but it was new to me. But, Binyad, how come you play RPG games? Chat member, I don't know what you're talking about in relation to the conversation at hand, but thank you. Why does he keep not aligning it properly? That looks proper. Is this proper? Chat? Chat? It needs to be almost perfect. Well, is this in the right spot? At least give me that much. Do I have the, No, wrong hole. Do I need both of them or just one? Because I think maybe I figured it out. Just one. It was a joke, actually. I'm the guy that sent you a pack of games in 2019. Chat member, that really narrows it down, thank you. No worries, though. Thank you for sending that pack of games in 2019. I appreciate it. I don't know what pack it was, but I don't remember what I even streamed yesterday, really, so... Well, it's hazy out in the world here. Must be, them Canada wildfires. There was a stream yesterday, there's no VOD. Oh, yeah, that's just Twitch being stupid. But yeah, there was a Sunday stream. Sauerkraut shrine. You don't remember Beep Man? No, of course I do. I remember Beep Man. I remember the Yeehaw button. I remember the fireworks. Gray Leno. I remember watching last year's stream within the stream. Now give me a couple more days and I won't remember any of this, but I got it right now. What should I put in this magic rod? Can you put flame horns? Frost horns? Does that work? Better with the sapphire? Gems are best. Okay. Yeah, but gems are also used for upgrading, so that kind of makes me hesitant. The funny mushroom. Yeah, rods aren't that amazing. Vinny, hey Blintleyort, why are you streaming so early? My dog hasn't taken a shit yet. And neither have I, chat member. Neither have I. That is the universal stream signifier, though. Has your dog taken a shit yet? If yes, then you can start the stream. Well, I'm just trying to, genuinely trying to play the game when I can. So we can get to a point where the shrines are done. And we can start doing that last quest. Because this game sucks. No, I like it a lot, but I'm ready for it to, I'm ready for the ending. I mean, 2 months is a long time, chat. Let's be real. You took months with Cyberpunk, though. Yeah, but chat member, you need to use some thought here about this. Cyberpunk, I played once a week, maybe twice a week, 2 to 3 hours. Chat member. And most of my playtime was Shrimp Lady glitches. It's very different than Zelda. You know, 4 hours in the morning, another 4 hours the next day, 8 hours one day. You know, it's a lot more playtime. Cyberpunk was a weird game because I had almost no investment in any of the gameplay mechanics, and I just really wanted to see glitches and the story. And maybe explore the city a little bit. That was cool. So yeah, not the same level of interests. And also, two very different types of games, despite them both being open world. That said, I'm weirdly looking forward to Phantom Liberty. It seems like they overhauled a lot of gameplay shit that was dookie. So perhaps that will be a game that I end up enjoying. Oh, the shrine's right there. How many hours have you put into Tears of the Kingdom so far? I'm gonna say 90 to 100 at this point. Someone in chat said I rolled credits at 120. That's the number in that ballpark is where I keep hearing from my friends that they finished it. Length of a long RPG. Which, I'll be honest, one of the reasons I did have interest in Final Fantasy 16 is that I heard it was like a 35, 40 hour game as opposed to 100. Like, I love Dragon Quest 11, that was a huge exception for me. Weirdly, I ended up playing all of that game and loved it. But, I gotta be honest, chat. There are some games like this and Elden Ring where I welcome the game length, but at this stage of my crusty old life, I really, really prefer a nice solid 10 to 12 hour long video game. If it's a massive RPG like Final Fantasy VII Remake, well, some people were upset that that game wasn't 100 hours. You know, I got the 40 hours out of it, and I thought that was nice. I've said it before, but I feel like that game was maybe even like 8 hours too long. Because there was a lot of padding. But yeah, in general, I can do long games, but if I'm playing a game for like 2 months, even if I'm still enjoying it like I am Zelda, I'm ready usually to play new video games. Call Zelda, she's crying. No, hang on, Zelda. I have to upgrade my house. You don't understand. You never understood, Zelda. But even Elden Ring, I was pretty much... like, by the time I got to the end of that game, I was totally ready. I was like, this has been a great experience, and now it is time for new experiences. Lava craft. Oh, shit. What do you think the DLC in this game will be? More devices. I would like more, house options, but I don't think that'll happen. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe a couple more rooms. I think we'll get another dungeon. Kind of like the Trials of the Master Sword, but maybe even like a new... I could see like a new giant Sky Island. Because that way they can keep Hyrule generally the same and just have like a giant Sky Island. But yeah, I could see a dungeon, more, you know, more armor, the usual. maybe a couple new enemies if we're lucky. But remember, the DLC was going to be more grandiose for Breath of the Wild, and then they ended up turning it into this. So, if they do a DLC for this game, I don't think it's going to end up turning into, the next Zlod. I think it'll probably just be a decent-sized DLC. It'll come out just before the Switch 2, if such a thing is real. And then we will officially be burnt out on the formula. Completely. Irreparably. So I don't know where more shrines are. That's the end of my, light route advantage. I don't think there's any more sky shrines. Seems like I was pretty thorough getting those. Very top left corner. Oh yeah, there's one. Wait, no, is there? Yeah. Oh, oops, what am I doing? Wrong map. There's 35 sky shrines. Five. So then what am I missing? There's 32. Okay, hang on. So, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Am I missing 2? 2 in the storm cloud, get those later. What do I do with the storm cloud? It's the main store. Okay, so that'll be good then. I'll just, that's good to know. So there's 2 shrines there. Alright, everybody. It is now time for Tears of the Kingdom Shrine Map. Download image. Open. Okay, well here's an easy one. Just go to areas you don't have above light routes. I just did that. I ran out of light routes. Light route. We could hold on to this. Yeah, there's a couple chat members that would prefer I didn't use the map. But my chat members in Christ, what if I told you free ice cream? Isn't that cool? Kugliok. Kugli... Poop... Poop... Stanley Coop... Kublioks. Have you gotten any boardwalk flavored ice this year? I'm pretty sure boardwalk flavored ice would just be seagull shit flavored. And like dried ketchup. Nice color. Oh yeah, it's bloodload colored. Vinny, are you going to complete the compendium? No. I just wanted to, grab a picture. If I'm near those floating islands, I'll grab one, but otherwise I'm not gonna complete the compendium. That's another... Again, like, I jokingly said I'm like halfway for completion. I think... if you're going for compendium shit, that halfway is probably close to, what, 300 hours? 250, 300? You can complete the album with rupees. Oh yeah, I heard about that. What a pitiful existence. One, two. 1, 2. Everybody, 1, 2. Everybody, 1, 2, switch! Apparently that game is, like, absolute dog shit. I wouldn't have expected that. I thought it would have been a masterpiece. Good morning. Breaking and entering, Vinny? No, baking and entering. Gotta start making some new weapons soon. It's a shame those silver bokoblin horns look like such shit. They're like pretty powerful, but they just look like French ticklers. You say that, but you also went out of your way to get the Tingle outfit. They look good with the Tingle outfit. Chat. French tinglers. That's, yeah.
No.
Excellent work. Less! Less! That took long enough. It took so fucking long for that thing to melt. Also, I didn't know you could make a weapon out of the candle thing. That's pretty cool. No! Oh, you fuck! You douchebag! I got outplayed. You're right, chat. Hey, follow me, everyone. Every construct, follow me. Shouldn't they be stuck in there now? Oh, that didn't work as good as I hoped. This is not going well. Did I exhaust all of my options already? Almost all. Oh boy, my very own pulping machine! Stuck. Vinny, are you gonna go to Coney Island to watch the glizzy eating contest tomorrow? Fuck no! It's also supposed to thunderstorm tomorrow. So imagine wet glizzies in Coney Island. Also reminds me of when I saw the Beach Boys at Coney Island and Mike Love was jacking off John Stamos in a parking lot into a cup. That was a weird day. And it was also thunderstorming, that's why I brought that up. Now would be a good time to tell you that I am in fact going to Long Island RetroCon, which takes place in the Cradle of Aviation. It's that one I mentioned with the planes. If you have any interest or live anywhere near Long Island, I will be there on the Saturday. I gotta check my shrine map. Vinny, how did you end up becoming head of HR at Cruelty Squad? Every day I applied 3 pounds of pressure to one of my limbs. And then I would increase the pressure by an extra pound. I was asked. I was just asked. Okay, so we got 2 around this area. God, without a map, this shit is actually kind of really fucking hard to find. We got 1, like, here. And we got 1... Where's the river? Oh, there is no river. Hang on. Okay, I got that one. That one I got. I got that one. So there's 1, like, here. Not an entrance down there, is it? Can you tell us more about the Beach Boy jerking off thing? No. Coach? Oh, sorry, I thought you were Coach. Build a new course on the slopes. Oh, we're doing some snowboarding? Yeah, I can tell you the story. Why not? So what I like to tell people is that John Stamos was dressed as a police officer and held me at gunpoint while Mike Love watched while I peed into a bottle. But what really happened was, it was 4th of July, maybe 2016 or 17. And, I was invited to go to a Beach Boys concert. Now, this isn't the real Beach Boys, this is Brian Wilson, the Wilson brothers, it's their cousin Mike Love, who has sang on many of their hit songs, but he's also a talentless hack, and like, kind of a piece of shit. And, also is partially responsible for ruining that band, and maybe even, the mental degradation of his cousin Brian, who's the real genius of the Beach Boys. You've heard me tell this if you've been here. You've heard me tell this many times. But genuinely, there's more to that band than people think there is on first listen, especially if you listen to Smile and Pet Sounds. Those are two genuinely clever, great, heartfelt albums, and then really good stuff after that, too. But I go to the Beach Boys. Mike Love is talking about all his, he's name-dropping. He's doing the hits, really low energy, you know. Nothing special, but I was there, and it was at a brand new amphitheater in Coney Island. And John Stamos was on drums, and at one point they have him, like, shirtless on, like, the video screen, because they need to get some sex appeal for the audience. Surf's Up is incredible, chat member, I agree. Love Surf's Up. Anyway. And Friends is pretty good, too. There's a lot of good post-Pet Sounds Beach Boys, if you look for it. Anyway, point is, they did like 30 songs in an hour and a half. It was insane, because the songs are so short. And it's starting to rain. Not bad. And, the show ends. And then it's like, oh, let's get some dinner at Nathan's. So I go to Nathaniel's, and the fireworks start to go off. And it's really coming down, and I'm just sitting under an umbrella at this point. It's fucking pissing rain. And I eat the gross Nathan's. It's fine, but you know, it's not like... It's a tourist trap. It's very standard glizzies. Nothing special. Wow. That might be a first. So, what I didn't think of was how bad the traffic would be. So, unfortunately, the traffic was absolutely horrendous, because everybody stayed for the fireworks, and then they started leaving because it was raining. So, I go to leave. I'm stuck in the parking lot for maybe 45 minutes. And I notice, while I'm in there, that my gas tank has 1 bar of gas left. Like, it's just at the very end. And I'm like, oh my god. Because again, I could turn the car off, but then, you know, starting and stopping... So I was really worried, like, how am I even gonna get home? Where's the nearest gas station? It is raining so heavily. I also now have to piss. So, finally we get onto the main street, like Mermaid Avenue or something. Still going slow as shit. Another 45 minutes goes by, and we're making so little progress. So, I have no choice now. To save gas and also to save my bladder, I decide to pull over. Now keep in mind, there were no places to pull over. Until I found this spot, like an hour and a half later. So I'm on the side of the road there, and I am about to fucking burst, and I am about to run out of gas. So, I had a water bottle. It wasn't that big of a water bottle. And I decide I'm gonna pee in this thing. So I check around me. Now keep in mind, it is still raining. It's dark. But there are cars right next to me. So, I'm like... If someone were to just kind of glance over and spend more than 3 seconds looking this way, they could probably tell I'm pissing. That was in my mind, at least. Alright? So, I start peeing. And, of course... What happens? A cop walks by on the side of the car. Just walks by. And now I hold back the pee while I'm peeing, which, by the way, is a really, really bad thing to do. Like, mid-piss. It hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. So now I'm in pain. I'm embarrassed. I still don't know if the cop saw into the car. I'm gonna say probably not. But I'm just waiting for cars to leave. I finish my pissing. It was a very painful piss, and I pissed painfully for like the next day. And maybe 10 minutes later, 5-10 minutes later, I realized I was like among the last cars to leave Coney Island. So there's a chance if I just waited in the parking lot that I would have probably been fine. The roads were then totally clear. It was one of those moments of like, it was miraculous. The traffic just cleared up instantly. And all I had to do was wait for the cars to go by. And I got some gas and I went home. And then I streamed that very night. And I don't know what I streamed, but there is a record of this. So the way I tell the story, for those who want to be in on the joke, I tell the story about how, this is a dumb idea, and I don't even care, whatever. I tell the story that it changed every time. So John Stamos was the cop one time, Mike Love was the cop, then it's them jerking each other off, and then it's them making me jerk off, then it's a cop forcing Mike Love and John Stamos to perform while they jerk off in the rain at night in the traffic of Coney Island on 4th of July. So the story, it just got more and more ridiculous until it made no sense whatsoever. What is John Stamos' real name? Surely he can't be called John. That's gotta be a meme. Chat, I've done it. I've somehow gaslit a chat member into thinking the most common name in the world isn't real. That's not probably the right use of that word, which is used almost as poorly as liminal these days. Vinny, stop please, next bit. Alright, so Mike Love and John Stamos were felching in Coney Island on the roller coaster, the famous one, the Cyclone, while performing Beach Boys classics with their cock. It was like,
wouldn't it be nice if we were older, then you wouldn't have to wait so long.
Vinny, what's one thing about New York that hasn't changed at all? The rats. The trash? Well, I mean, people are always gonna have trash. Did you hear that Taylor Swift has trash in front of her apartment, and apparently that's news somehow? Like, this information was foisted upon me, as if I needed to know it. But, people were like, oh, it's not her trash, maybe people are just dumping trash in front of her apartment in New York City. It's like, nah, it's her trash. I have no idea I have no idea, but in my mind, what's funny to me is that Taylor Swift is a monster and just throws garbage out her window. But, no, the trash and the rats have not really changed, I agree. One thing that has changed is actually, like, obviously, you know what? People think New York City's dangerous, and yeah, any big city is gonna have its problems, and New York City is a giant city. You gotta be careful. There are gonna be people that try to sell you their mixtape. There's gonna be just shitty people that are not mentally well, and you have to be prepared for that if you're in certain areas, specifically at night, right? That said, it's way better than it was in the 80s. So, to this day, from what I understand about New York City, the stories I heard were that it was like Mad Max almost. Like, really, really bad. But yeah, no, I mean, for a while there, it was pretty chill, and now, you know, it's definitely not as chill as it once was, nor is it as terrible as it once was. So those are some things, those are some personal observations, at least. I would also say, another thing that has changed is the amount of porn stores. Not pawn shops, porn stores. That sell porn. And, like, lingerie, and, that have, like, peep shows. I think there was a law at one point that they had to limit the amount of porno stores, like, per block, because in Times Square in particular, and places in Brooklyn, you would go for a walk, and there would be, like, smut shops. That was a huge industry for New York City. It was a waste of a rocket. So they definitely regulated the porno stores. There's still, I can tell you where one of them is. 3rd Avenue in Brooklyn, because I don't even know how it still exists, and because I go in there for my daily commute every day. But no, it's just like, how do these stores exist when there's internet? And then you could just, like, you know, order some kind of, like, dildo on the internet as well. It's just baffling to me that they're even in business. Or like a peep show. Like, why would you even have a peep show in the middle of a dirty porn store where you could just watch a porno and J.O. in, like, a booth? Like, dear God. And if you don't believe me, type Mark Hamill, peep show, porn, Conan O'Brien. What? Alright, well fine, don't do it. You'll regret it if you don't do it. But yes, Mark Hamill went to one of those. Ah! Oh, I got an itch. Oh, man, that was a good itch. Oh, someone made a perpetual flying device that does not require your Zonai battery charges. It uses electricity. I don't know how they got the pieces. It uses several of these. And yeah, I have no idea how they got the pieces for it. You can fuse them to your shield and take them out. Well, how do you power it? Glue, Apple, save to your Zonai history, recreate. Mental. With something that generates electricity. So I think if you have just, a rod with a topaz on it, and you're on this particular device— oh look, Hubert. Yeah, you can just infinitely fly it. And it doesn't despawn either, so it looks like people have called it the electrical revolution. So Hyrule right now is experiencing a technological revolution, everybody. There's no electricity available at the moment. Vinny, I looked up the Mark Hamill peep show thing like you said, and now there are some men in black suits asking me to come with them. Were you viewing alien autopsy footage, chat? I have the alien autopsy. I have it. Jonathan Frakes narrates it. Alright, chat. We're gonna find more of these shrines. We're making good progress here. Do you have a link to the Mark Hamill interview? Because I can't find it. Well, it's not an interview. It's just a skit on Conan's old late-night show. Weird to think about that. That's his old late-night show. Time certainly does move very quickly. Back. Someone said, I miss cloning. He'll be back, I'm sure. I don't know if I'll be playing any more Street Fighter 6 anytime soon, but, you know, I enjoyed it. The thing about it is, it's not my, like I said, it's not typically my go-to to play Street Fighting, or fighting games, really. So, as much as I had a good time with it, and I did have quite a good time with it, I'm actually more looking forward to digging into Final Fantasy 16. But, if you miss Conan, and not cloning, I would say, his podcast is really good. He just interviewed Paul McCartney. Still a really good interviewer, and still a good, haha funny man. So, I like his podcast. Endure! Contest of endurance. No. Alright, fine. What is it? 50 rupees each. Evening till dawn. If you can endure the frigid cold for that entire stretch of time, you win. Let's make this a challenge. Anyone who can endure the cold with clothing. Very basics are allowed. Fuck that. I am busy shrine hunting. Speaking of... just north of here. Where's north from here? Oh, there it is. At this point in the game, I'm honestly surprised to still see surface shrines that are visible from the landscape. Because I thought I got, like, most of them. I really, really didn't. Just fucking vaporized. If you check your hero's path, you might be surprised at how little of the surface you've explored. I mean, yeah, this whole area I haven't explored. I only touched down in this forest, like, one time. This whole area I haven't explored. Barely spent any time here. Yeah, you're right, actually. There's quite a few... quite a few places I've only really... I mean, that's one way to find shrines, I would imagine. Here too. Bone Pond was never really even at Bone Pond, chat. Crazy to think. Bone, please play Bootworks. My favorite game. I'm more excited about 10 arrows than I am about, like, some new shitty bow that I don't need. It's weird, we went from 10 arrows being the emote of the worst possible reward in Link to the Past Rando to an actually useful and exciting reward in Tears of the Kingdom. I love physics puzzles. Any main story today? Nope. Still shrine hunting. I don't know if we'll finish the shrines today. I do have a hard out at 2 p.m. So that's another hour and 45. But we're making good progress. And I do have a map. And that is extremely, extremely helpful. Just go there on foot. What's the oldest retro games you still own? I still have my old NES and Mario games. Unfortunately, I opened up my old NES to get a... Was it the 72-pin connector? I forget how many pins there are. I got... Okay. The NES real physical hardware corruptor, I remember I had problems with several years ago, so I actually... At one point opened up my childhood NES, and I never really put it back together properly. But it was before a charity event, if I'm not mistaken, and I needed that 72-pin connector. So, you know, I spent time in a call with Irkluzar, and I learned some stuff on my own, and I did it. It worked. However, I can't say that I was entirely pleased with myself, but I now have 2 NESs, so that's good. I did actually learn how to do it. Like, I understood the guts of the NES a lot more after I had done so, because I spent several hours with it. But I still have my childhood Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, if that counts. I have all my NES games from when I was a kid. I've got, Kid Icarus, Metroid, Jackal, Zelda 1 and 2 Gold Cart. I've got Mario 2, 3. Is the Corruptor still in pieces? I don't think so, Irklazar. I'm pretty sure that's... That should be fine. Again, I have a, several plastic bins with plug-and-plays and, like, weird hardware that was sent to me over the years. I still have my, Super Nintendo games. The one thing I wish is that my parents didn't throw out the boxes and manuals. I remember... N64 was the first time I put my foot down, and I'm like, please don't throw these out. They're not garbage. Because otherwise they just thought they were garbage. So, I don't have any... Maybe a couple manuals, like maybe 2 or 3. But I have almost no boxes, no manuals from SNES backwards. And, that is a little unfortunate. The games are still in good shape, at least. But yeah, when the N64 came out, that's when I said to my parents, I'm like, please don't throw these out, they're gonna be worth something. So most of those boxes and manuals are still in good shape. I need that crystal.
Aww.
Just because I get it doesn't mean I'm gonna hand it over, no questions asked. Though maybe you can help me. There's an enormous horse in this region. Bring me that gigantic horse and the crystal's all yours. Can I kill this guy? Chat, don't I have this massive horse? So I guess I just need to go to a stable and then bring the horse up here. Or I can... see if any of these horses are massive. They're not. There are two. He wants the white one. You can just get it out of the stable. Is there a stable over here? You'll be fine. Didn't we blow up the moon yesterday? Oh, different game, different game. Yeah, I don't see the stable. Further east? Oh, that's stable? That's real far. Oh man, fuck this guy. This guy sucks. It's that one. Oh. Someone just said horse cuck made me blow an hour on a stupid shrine. Okay, now listen, I know what you're doing with that word. And you're very clearly aware that that's not how that word is used. But I found it entertaining. Now chat, this big horse. I just want to make double, triple, quadruple sure. This is the one I already have, and it will work.
Hey. No. Oh.
It's, Chadley. Oh, I've got Crenando and Chadley. Which one does he want? Chadley, but both work. Okay. I think he looks like Giga Chad.
Oh. Hmm. Oh.
I want to go Ocarina of Time Link for this one for some reason. And now we ride west to bring the horse over to that horrible guy. Oh wait, I shouldn't be right. This horse doesn't have any stamina or any extra power. It's just huge. Got it. You think Link's legs hurt? Or maybe his groin? Oh, look. Addison. I'm not switching to the goddamn frog suit. For just 2 seconds. Oh, they just straight up give you the cheat stones. One second, chat. It looks like my, headset vibration problem is finally being somewhat addressed. Some signs can be solved by standing under them and letting them bonk Link's head. Interesting. Let's see if we can Skyrim this horse up the mountain without too much trouble. How? How are you here? I just saw you. No, it's fine! I'm telling you, that's gonna work. If I just put a little more effort into it, it's gonna work. That will work.
Ah.
Fuck. Vinny, this thing makes no sense. Yeah, but I've solved these without making sense before. I wanted my head to appear smaller, so I had to make my body bigger. Now it's good. Now it's good. Ah! Now it's good. Now, perfect. Perfecto. Oh, wait a minute. Have you ever seen anything so beautiful? No, not let's go. Let go. Wow. It worked. Am I a genius or what? You know what? I'm gonna reward myself with a victory sip of water. save that creation. I don't think this is going to be used anywhere else.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
If only Addison were here to see this. It's a shame he's dead. It's like one very specific spot. Oh, hell yeah, chat. Hell yeah, chat. It works. It's my greatest creation. Uh-oh, wheel came off. Where'd the wheel go? Just gone? Hell yeah. Yeah, horse. Yeah, right alongside me. My trusty steed. Patrol the kingdom. In search of riches and glory. And fights. But we probably don't want to go there, because then we'll get stuck. See, I told you this was a great idea. I don't quite know where we're going, but that doesn't matter. we can go along very smooth roads and not much else. Wait, what about the horse quest? Fuck the horse quest. This is much better. I got this, hang on. No, this is fine. Is this one of them chopped downable trees? I mean, it's a good design, chat. It's a good design. It just needs a little bit of, needs a little bit of work. Ah. Okay, it's still a good vehicle, but once in a while you need to just nudge it in the right direction. Perfect. Perfect vehicle. Chip? Yeah, we'll watch this. Wait. Oh, I'm the swordsman. It's the monster control crew. What the fuck? Yep, I did. Alright, you lot have fun. I'll be right behind you. Just gonna... I'll be right there, just... Don't kill them all too quick for me, okay? That kind of sucked a little bit. Yeah, these are like Hyrule's finest soldiers, because one of them's got a bucket. When you wear a bucket as a helmet, you know you mean business. They're all fucking dead? Get him. Get his ass. Yeah, you did it! Oh wait, no, didn't get knocked off. Buckethead was the best. Wow, even stronger than the most strong Goron. Lady on horse just watched while everyone else got fucking obliterated. Yep. So not a whole lot remains of my cool vehicle that I built, chat. Do you think it's worth rebuilding? I don't know, I kind of think it is, but... It would cost 48. Fuck that. take the remnants from the water and auto-build. You know, I'm not ready to admit that my device was a failure. But I am ready to say that I don't want to build another one. Cringe, contrarian, cope. Oh, is that a Lionel? Need some Lionel parts. This'll be fun. Oh. Oops. Fuck. I need some new weapons, like, really bad. I like getting better at a video game. Just they look really cool. If I'm gonna use any Lionel parts, I want to use a weapon from the depths that isn't made of rust. Worse. Bigoron swords are worth buying? From the Poe dealer? How much are they? 100 Poes? $150? I mean, I have like over 1,000, so it's doable. Anyway, back to this quest. That was a pretty intense sidetrack. Keep forgetting. You happy? It's even bigger than I imagined! The widely rumored giant stallion. The horse that's whinnied to me in my dreams. There it is in the flesh. It's giant. It's a horse. It's a giant horse. I never felt so lucky to be alive. Once in a lifetime horse, huh? There's no improving on a horse. Any horse. They're perfect to begin with, so I won't be needing the crystal. What were you gonna do with that crystal? Chad, did you ever see that movie Forrest Gump? I just, for some reason, something reminded me of that film. Just I brought the crystal. The fuck? Just didn't activate the quest first. Nice of the game to make the shrine easy. What do you want out of a DLC for this game? Rewind? No, I mean actually, like, rewind the stream. I answered that earlier. Somewhere over the past 2 hours, I mentioned it. Yes, descend would be nice, so I could have gotten to the Lost Woods a whole lot easier. Ass end and descend. Maybe some music by the Imagine Dragons? Oh, the misery, Ganondorf wants to be my enemy. Yeah, wow. Alright, well, I'm checking for more shrines. Alright, let's see what we got here. Lake Hylium. That one. There's one over here. Yeah, right there. My, dream DLC would be Link versus Cloud, from Final Fantasy 7. No, but like not Smash Brothers, but like a real story. Tobio's Hollow. Fucking things suck. Yeah, Link doing commentary every time something happens would be, like, really great. Throws on a spear with a wing from the pedestal through the ring. Like, yeah, he could be like, well, that just happened. Then he could be like, wow. But it would be voiced by Crispy Rat. Owen Wilson as Link? Sure, you could do that too. That would be equally as terrible. Wow, there I was. I threw the spear through the circle. And crystal appeared. I thought that was really purifying. Kinda gnarly. Man, it would be so beautiful to have, like, fourth wall breaks from Link where he could look at the camera and explain what's going on. And, like, he could talk about, like, how did I just do that? How did I just throw that spear through there? I can't believe it. I mean, this is something I talked about day one of this game on release. So, this isn't exactly a new bit. That's just something I do now. They should also have, like, office, like, monologues where the character sits in a chair and talks to a camera. You know, I just thought Zelda liked me a whole lot more than she did. So Dwight tried to take her out on a date, and that went nowhere. Ganon Dwight. That's really... wow. I've hit a new low with Ganon Dwight. Gannon Dwight and Twitteroth should have a fight. Twitteroth. Hey, you know what would be a really great idea to drive business to my dying platform? Limit the amount you can engage with it on a daily basis, even those who pay for it. What do you mean we didn't pay our bills? It's fine. What was that down there? Something was glowing down there. Oh, it's one of those. Something in the water. You know what? There's a part of me, as much as I like having centralized social media, and it's a good way to promote things and everything, maybe this will, like, spread out the internet again. It's probably just gonna continue to be a hellscape, and just targeted ads and, like, feet advertisements and, you know, all that fun stuff. But I don't know, there's a part of me that thinks that having, like, 2 or 3 companies, like, have most of the internet isn't a good thing. And maybe it's okay to, like, spread things out again. So I'm all for, like, social media death, as long as it means people just make their own little websites and go to their own little corners of the internet. And this might be an unpopular opinion, but if possible, if there's, like, another big social media, can we just, like, make sure 12-year-olds aren't on it? Like, sharing opinions as if, like, they're convinced that they're 100% right. It's like, listen, the problem is, because of the way the internet works, no one knows who anyone else is. So you may end up getting into an argument with, like, a babby who took their, like, parents' iPad. And it may end up ruining your day, and there may end up being a whole lot of people that agree with that 12-year-old and end up changing their mind based on that. I don't know. So maybe it's okay to just kind of, like, fragment the internet again. Like, I know I'm being a little bit mean here, but it just feels like I tend to just kind of follow my friends and, you know, stuff I like on social media. And even then, I try not to spend too much time on it, even though I will admit I unfortunately kind of resorted back to being on it again. Though, yeah, even when, like, you tend to follow just, like, the most basic of things, like, just, you know, gaming, like a game you like, a band you like, movie you like. Every, like, 3 or 4 comments, there's an argument. I mean, granted that might be a little bit of a high estimate, but it gets tiring, and it's just so much easier to just not look at those things or just not engage. And it's like, no one's changing anyone's mind by being a snarky fucking asshole to another person. Like, you're not going to shame someone into believing something that they already don't believe, because that's just gonna make them either falsely believe it, so that they don't get shit on further, and secretly resent you, or it's gonna make them dig in further in the opposite direction. So, I don't know. I just tend to have noticed people got a whole... I mean, people were already just mean. Just humans are really cruel to each other. You know, look at the nuclear weaponry alone that we have developed in the movie theater versus Barbie. But then everyone has a voice, and some of those voices are, unbeknownst to many of us, actually children who just are trolling or want to start a fight or think that this is the best way to go about something. That's fine, you're entitled to your opinion, and I'm entitled to just not look at it. Or not engage with it. But, what am I saying here? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Long story short, it would be nice if there were more options as opposed to just one mega social media. And so if this is truly the end of Twitter, or whatever ends up happening to it and people just fragment further, my hopes are that it, you know, ends up getting better as opposed to worse. Though I did see a good quote about how when social media started prioritizing on tweet engagement or like post engagement, which also includes like angry engagement, as opposed to, and maximum monetization as opposed to like actually connecting people, that's when it really started going downhill. But that said, yeah, I still use Twitter because it is, I'm the most followed of all my social medias on there, and it's a good way to, like, promote an alien plushie or something. It's a good way to connect with people. I've met a lot of creators through there, and have collaborated with a lot of creators through there, and it's sadly good for business. And I've met friends. Like, you know, ended up talking to Jameski, as an example, various other people that I would not have had any idea they existed. So yeah, it's useful. Also, where the fuck is this shrine? Do I have to go to Bazinga Forest? You have to find a cave nearby. There's a cave south. Or is it here? Apologies for the rant fest. I know that a lot of people watch this as an escape, which is what I do it for, but once in a while I end up going on a little bit of a rant, which is helpful, for me at least, but I don't want that to be my primary. If this just became my way to vent, I don't think I would like it as much. Like, I have to, be careful about that. There's a time and place for venting, and that is usually aboard a spaceship. Or a space station. But yeah, I don't, on a regular basis, once in a while, sure, but on a regular basis, I would not want to subject you to my rants and my vents. I just feel like that will be really annoying for you. Soon Vinny will make whiny 30-minute video essays. Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Was that a dig at Mike? I gotta be honest, chat member, I don't watch any other streamer. Mike is one of my best friends, and people will often say, Vinny, are you talking about Mike? I've seen it several times. trust me when I say I'm mentioning myself and not anyone else. I don't fully even understand what Mike does. Like, because I stream so much that the type of stuff that I consume is I like to watch video essays on YouTube. And I see Mike like once or twice a week, so I don't watch his streams. But I mean, feel free to project who you think I'm talking about, if you think it's a specific person. But I can only talk about myself. I do know that there are streamers that will talk about drama for like 4 hours, but that's... You know who those people are. Those are like the big ones, and that's something I don't think I could ever... I would just get so... burnt out on that so quickly. It'd be awful. He's talking about Jeremy Germa Albertson. No, I'm not. I'm not talking about Germa. The Jeremy and myself and some others were supposed to do a thing today, and we're gonna do it next week instead. Oh my god. I think there were scheduling conflicts. Are you gonna practice the game before the event, or just go in raw? That's an amazing way to put that, chat member. I'm probably gonna practice a little bit. I just want to learn the mechanics before we start. Did you not stream that game, House Flipper? I don't think. Oh, Indiana Jones! Wow. Oh god! Please clip that. That was amazing. Wow. That moment was more exciting and entertaining than the entirety of Indiana Jones 5, says a chat member. It's funny, last night while I was talking about it again, someone said, Vinny, just admit that you hated it. Or something like that. And I didn't. I actually didn't. I don't know why people want me to, like, feel a way I didn't feel. There's some okay stuff in there. I liked when it got batshit crazy, even if it made me, like, look at the screen in disbelief. But no, it's, like I said, I would give it a solid 5 out of 10, maybe a 5.5 out of 10, something like that. And it's not hatred, it's just kind of indifference. But, I mean, when Raiders of the Lost Ark is the best movie of all time, it's not, but, you know, I love it. That's a hard movie to live up to. And, you know what? I love Temple of Doom. I love Last Crusade. Last Crusade, to me, is really close to being as good as Raiders. And Temple of Doom is just fucking weird, and I like that. But, those are hard movies to top. That's, like, almost an impossible task. So I wasn't expecting too much, which means for me, there were things that I liked because I was expecting to hate it, but I wouldn't say I hated it. I would say it was unfortunate that it couldn't match up to its predecessors. It didn't help that Shia screwed his chances over becoming the next Indiana Jones after his weird breakdown. So, I think Shia LaBeouf, if I'm remembering the situation correctly, Shia LaBeouf shit on Crystal Skull publicly. And Harrison Ford was like, "You don't shit where you eat, kid." Because he's a professional. And I think he knows, even if the project sucks, you just smile, answer the questions, and keep working. Because that's how you keep working. If you don't want to keep working, you can do what Shia LaBeouf did. I mean, I'm pretty sure Harrison Ford knows people know that he knows, oh god, when he's in a piece of shit. He even said to, apparently, Anthony Mackie in the new Captain America movie, he's like, "Alright, let's shoot this piece of shit." So, I don't doubt that he is aware of the bombs he's in, but he was also pretty upset that Shia had, something to say about the poopy movie he was in. Because again, even, look, I know that there's this kind of, it's like, be honest at all costs, I get that, but at the same time, what if someone like Steven Spielberg helped make your entire career, and is a good friend of yours? You know, they've had a relationship that's gone for 30 plus years at the time, and, you know, I get why Ford would want to just keep things chill. But, I don't think that's the only reason Shia didn't get put back in the film. I'm gonna also say, it's the character itself. Like, a lot of people just did not like the character. And that is Spielberg's fault, to a degree, because they made him swing on vines with monkeys. And they made him, like, kind of annoying. I think Shia LaBeouf is a good actor. I think he can do a good job. He has the potential. When he goes, "No, no, 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 no." Sub. Subsicub. It's really impressive how much brain rot Among Us created, says a chat member. Yeah. Even for myself, too. I see Amoguses everywhere now. And I'm damn near 80 years old. I'm looking on the map for more. So we got this one. That's the poplar. Poplar. Please. This is the other thing, and then there's one here near the Squabble River. Vinny, speaking of age, would it make you feel old if I said I've been watching since I was a child? For reference, I'm 20. Not the first time I've heard it. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit... It's a little fucking bizarre. It went by slow and fast, is the best way I can describe it. Yeah, I don't know. I really... It doesn't really make me feel much of anything, because I've heard it before, and also I lived the years, man. I'm happy you've been watching that long. That makes me feel really good. When people tell me that... Is that a dick? Huh. When people tell me that, I really do feel grateful for it, but... I've just been online that long, I guess, yeah. It's been a while. There should be a shrine right here. Oh, how about that? Nice mushroom outfit. Would be a shame if a moblin were to show up. Give keys born of water to the 3 altars, the sacred shrine will appear. Keys born of water. Keys born of water. Fuck. Weren't you going the other way just a moment ago?
Oh.
The master of underpants excellence. Thank you for your help. What, my new outfit? I've always been a stylish person, a real cutting-edge sort. Not to toot my own horn. I joined the Zonai survey team purely because that their outfit was so unfashionable. It would be fashionable. The underpants debacle made me realize I'm not cut out to be a surveyor of ruins. Oh, that is interesting, isn't it, chat? Sliding on down. Amazing. It tries to give you a little bit of help with the flame. That's not enough help. But seeing the ice, the frosted emitter, that was like a dead giveaway for me. That was a good one. Some chat member was like, this took me an hour, so I have to say I'm very proud of myself. However, I thought the Dorito was descend. So, you win some, you lose some. Some guy said ice keys, and I thought that was the solution. Oh, like, put pieces of an ice bat in here. I never even went back to this one. I legit thought I had to find 3 keys. Thanks, Vinny. Okay, looking for the next shrine to visit. Okay, so we got the dueling peaks here. There's the Jenkum. Okay. Okay, we got that. Sora. Morok. Jojo Yu, I remember that. The 2 shrines here. We got the Toki Shrine. The Zanmik Shrine. The whatever. Something. Got that one. 2 here. So we're going here. And we're going, like, here. Vin, how about that new Pyrocynical video? Gonna be honest, way too long of a video for me to actually want to watch, but I was just happy to be a part of it. Like, if I'm asked to do a thing, like, especially if it's voice acting related, I don't always do it, but it's a nice offer and I appreciate it. So. It's also kind of interesting. People have always been surprised when I show up in someone's video. And, like, I myself am surprised. But I have a lot of weird crossover. Like, between just random-ass YouTubers that you would never think would want to collab with me or that even know who I am. Yeah, Joel was in it too. A lot of people were in it. I'm happy you showed up in the cringe compilation. Wait, were you really? Did I? I'm sure I've showed up in several cringe compilations. Wait, whose cringe compilation was it? Vinny in a Nexpo video, I would do it. If asked to read something or whatever, I would do it. Someone just said, wait, this isn't Joel. No. No. I'm sorry to say. There are legitimately people that can't tell the difference between the voices. Even though one person has a vaguely somewhat American New York, not a whole lot of New York accent, and someone sounds Swedish. American. No, I wouldn't say we're completely dissimilar in terms of our vocal register. We do have probably in the same range of, like, frequency, vocal frequency. I think we're somewhere in the same region. Maybe Joel's voice is a little deeper. Somewhat. Somewhat. Dude. Vinny, did you play Dave the Diver yet? No, but the people that published that game hired a PR firm that emailed me about it, I think at least 30 times. Okay, not 30. A lot. A lot. I remember hearing about it, and now people seem to like it. I saw Germa played it. Limes played it. Is it any good? It looks extremely okay. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about it. It looked aggressively decent, which isn't a bad thing, but I wasn't sure if it was something I'd want to actually, like, end up playing. It's like 35 hours long, apparently, where you just dive and catch food and then serve it up to people. If I get a key for it, I would check it out, maybe 1 or 2 streams, but I don't think I would want to play the whole game. That said, you never know. I mean, I've gotten addicted to something like Against the Storm. I was like, alright, quick video, in and out. Just gonna check out this Against the Storm game real quick. It's like, alright, welcome to part 25 of Against the Storm. Each of these videos are 4 hours long. Hope you enjoy. Chat, have I done whatever this is? I have, right? There was a sled here. I had to bring a crystal to a shrine. Yeah, I've been here a couple times. Get the UI out of the way. Get the UI out of the way. I know, I could have gotten rid of it myself. I'm just being dumb. It was somewhere around here. Yep. Got his ass. Ah! I think it's usually worth it to do a 1-bomb trade for a ton of eyeballs and key swings. Oh, it's sunken. Or rather, flooded. Sunken Idaho. Yeah, do you think Duncan Idaho was a private in the Atreides army at one point? Is it? Figured. What the fuck is this guy doing? Holy shit, he is so stupid. Wow, he is a genius. But now I have to do the thing again, because the gate didn't stay open. Go over. Which mushroom was it? Someone in chat a minute ago said, I feel like there maybe are a few too many shrines. I agree. It's not really like you have to do all of them. I mean, by the time you get half your health bar, you're probably good to go. But for whatever reward is at the end of the shrine hunt, yeah, that's going to take longer. But yeah, there's a lot of fucking shrines. It's like there's so much. Do you ever think about how much of this game is just optional content? 95%, perhaps. What if your lives and your streams are optional content? I have more than one life? Cool, I'm gonna go play in traffic. I'm gonna join the wild turkeys of Staten Island. The purpose of this game is to explore, not to get it done as fast as possible. That's one of the reasons why I enjoy playing this so much, is getting lost and finding various things throughout the world that I would have never found if I just rushed from one quest to the next. Does it still hold up after 100 hours? Not as much, no. But it's still your choice on when you play the game, or how you play it, and how much you play it. Which I appreciate. And the world feels a lot more full than Breath of the Wild, which I've said a couple times. Also something that I really like. But that's why I think it was good to stick to doing dungeons like every other week. That made the game a little bit more focused for me, as opposed to just endless exploration. Which, even that, I didn't really mind, but I'm glad that I did my exploring weeks and then my story weeks. So, chat, this shrine is the Sihajog shrine. Oh, that's up here. Oh, okay, on the map it shows arrows. Alright. Wait. Sihajog shrine. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. So then there's this one. There's that one. Okay. You're missing a shrine to the west of Mount Leneru. Okay. It's just still amazed that this is running at 30 FPS on the Switch. I know the game dips. I know it doesn't always look amazing, and I know that there's a lot of low poly LOD tricks, but it still kind of fucking blows my mind. It's impressive for the hardware it's running on. Would you say this is 10-year-old hardware? Considering when it probably first started being developed? If not even older. There are actually some reports that some studios actually got the Switch DOS dev kit recently. I don't know how true that is, that's why it's a rumor. It's a rumor. Rumor. But... oh, my computer just shut off because I have not... This is why I have to press the duck button, so the computer monitor doesn't turn off. Amazing. Okay, so it's clearly this way. Maybe it's through there. Is there any way to get rid of the ghosts? Yes. You can turn them off. This cave entrance is tricky. Higher or lower? The entrance is near a hot spring. Hmm? I find myself fighting enemies based on what parts would look good as a weapon. Does anyone else do that? I mean, sometimes you just have to fight an enemy, but there are times where I'm like, that part looks like shit. Don't you like hot-sounding music in video games? Sidon, now's your time. Never mind. It's never Sidon's time. Hot. Let's play Find the Right Freak. It's the streamer. Make a cannon spear for breaking rocks. You know, I always forget to do that. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna give it a control panel. Or steering stick, rather. Vinny, I'm a little late to the stream. What's the word of the day? Minjin. Will you be able to max out your heart slot? Nope. Gotta wait for the dilk for that. Why do you have a gut shield? I guess I thought it was funny, and now I'm not so sure about that. I'm gonna get that one last shrine to the left of the mountain, and then I'm gonna probably stop streaming for the day. Like I said, I had a hard out at 2, and I'm noticing it's already, like, a little bit later. No big deal, but... But yeah. I guess it wasn't a hard out. It was a soft out. How do you think Link likes going from extreme hot to extreme cold? Maybe there should be a, like a flu system in this game. Where, like, Link could get hypothermia and has to eat snakes to survive. Vinny, do you have an opinion on the Mars Volta? Do you know the Scab Dates CD album? Yes, that's the name of their live album, chat. I was in the audience for some of those songs. So, I kinda like them. You didn't enjoy the new album, right? Not really. Where's last night's VOD? I played copyrighted music, and it got shit-canned. Yes, even though I didn't like the new album, their new tour was amazing. Like, the band was on point. They actually sounded as good as they ever have live, maybe better. Because back in the day, Cedric would get, like, fucking wasted, and I feel like they weren't really playing to their max potential. They're one of those bands that was either a train wreck or amazing. And now I feel like they're just great, as opposed to, you know, it's not like extreme highs and lows, it's just like a flat line of, not a flat line, but you know what I mean, like just a general, if you're gonna go see them, it's gonna be good. That seems to be the impression I've gotten from their tour. But they're a wacky fucking band, and I'm glad they're back. And if they do another album, I hope it is good and not what they just put out, because that album did nothing for me. Ooh, Jim. Ooh, Jim. Is Twitch still not giving some people notifications? Someone said it's been 3 hours already. Thank you, Twitch, for the notification. Is there no way to fix that? Someone said, I don't want them. Okay, well then you are not the target of this question. You can, like, just show up whenever you want to. But for those that do want notifications, does it not happen? So, wait. Does that mean this happens across the board on Twitch? Or is it just this stream? Oh, it's just Twitch in general. You'd think that they would want to, like, fix that immediately to prioritize earnings. Like, this is one of those features that actually does make Twitch money, so they could, you know, feasibly prioritize it and get that cash. Sometimes I'm notified immediately, sometimes it's 30 minutes or more late. It's like the notification system hasn't been working like pretty much the entire time I've been on Twitch. This just is always a complaint. I mean, I get why other people want to move to other streaming platforms, even if said platform appears to be somewhat dubious. It's just people sick of Twitch's shit. It's like, how brave of Vinny to share his opinion on Twitch being shit. We've never heard it before, but it doesn't make it not true. And every time they add a new feature, it's just like, let's play money-making game. Only say unique things, never repeat yourself. That's true. Only unique things, never repeat. And never repeat what anyone else has ever said either. And if thing is universally reviled or universally good, either have opposite opinion or don't mention it ever. I don't know who's imposing these rules, but I feel like the universe might be. Also, don't play games that any other streamer has played. You joke, but that was definitely an annoyance for a while in life. It was something that you would hear about constantly. And if one of my friends played a game already and streamed it, it was like, why would you also play this? And it turns out that, you know, it doesn't really matter that much as long as you have your own unique take on the game. Everyone plays games differently. Everyone has a different take on it. But, okay. I'm gonna go. Thank you everybody for watching. Looks like we're pretty much a couple shrines away at this point. And I think next time I play this game, we might be able to get all the shrines. We're halfway there. So no stream on Tuesday, most likely. The only way I would stream on Tuesday is if it is, like, massively storming. In which case that ruins the holiday and, like, the barbecue. In which case I'll just come home and stream some Final Fantasy or something tomorrow. But, more than likely no stream. I'll probably make up for it on Wednesday. Not that I need to, but it would be fun to play some Final Fantasy 16. Been meaning to, get back to it. So, have a great night, everyone. Thank you for watching, as always, and we will be getting... We'll be getting some final shrines real soon, probably this week. Enjoy your day, and take care of yourselves, and, thank you for everything you do for me. See you later. Appreciate it.